Hello, you're welcome. You're welcome onto my channel today, and it gives me great joy to observe you are viewing this video. I am Dr. Olayinka Akanle. I am a lecturer in the university. I am a migration expert. On this channel, I do a number of stuff, but all the stuff I do on this channel, you can easily cluster them into four: sociology, research, relationship, and migration. And thank you for staying tuned today. Meanwhile, are you subscribed to this channel? If not, kindly go ahead and click the subscribe button on your screen. Tap the subscribe button on your screen to subscribe to this channel for regular and very relevant contents. If you are subscribed to the channel already, thank you very much for staying tuned. Kindly tell others. Today, I want to address a very important topic within the confine of international migration for the benefit of those who've been asking me to address this on my channel and for those who will find it very useful. The title of this video today is How to Move to the UK with Family and Dependents, even with the so-called visa ban for dependents. You know, since January 24, the United Kingdom, the Home Office announced that there will no longer be automatic visa or visas for dependents of students who want to come to the UK for study. So it's just a general, largely blanket ban for overseas students who want to come for undergraduate studies or non-research studies for masters in the UK. So I think this is just generally to let you know that it's not a ban for all students. It's just a ban for some category of students. Even this category of students, there's a need to carefully unbundle, disaggregate this category of students, because it's not just for all students. Also, there are some areas through which people can still be able to move to the UK, but many people have not been talking about this. It's just about this visa ban, no dependents, without sufficient understanding of the issues. That's why I want to shed light on this and how can you still move independent if you want to the UK as a student. And there's so many misconceptions about this. You know, many say it's discriminatory. It's not necessarily discriminatory, because it's not for all students. Also, you need to know that it's not entirely for any other reason, but for political reasons, you know, because there's so high number of people moving to the UK now. There's what they call migrant influx into the UK, and they now consider this as a problem. And people are talking about it, and you know, politicians, they want to make sure that it doesn't become a political liability for them. And election is just around the corner, and they just want to be sure that they address this political issue so that it doesn't cost them their position, especially the Conservatives. That's the party ruling in the UK now. And since people are making so much about this high number of migrants, they just want to do something for people to know that they are doing something about it. So it's essentially for political reasons, you know, but you have to know something. There are other routes you can also follow. And if you still want to follow the study route, you can still, there are ways you can still go about this, which is why I want you to view this video to the end. So it's not only about just general students or skilled workers route or any other route. There are other routes. But even within the study visa route, if you want to come to the UK with your dependents, there are things you can do to still make it happen. So view this video to the end. Number one thing you can do is that you can choose research-based masters. You know, there are different types of masters. There are masters that are purely taught. We call them taught masters. That are just based on classwork. But there are also some other types of masters that are called research masters. That means most of your work will be research-based, because that policy that people now call the visa ban talks about masters or undergrad, generally, you know, taught masters, non-research-based masters. So if your masters, you can prove that it's research-based and you will need an extended period to do it, purely research, you can still qualify. You can still be qualified to move to the UK with your dependent. And don't forget, even that policy that said there will be no visa for dependents of students also mentioned that cases will be treated on case-by-case basis. That means if you choose research masters and you're able to prove your case, you will still be granted. So, but people just say, no more visa for dependent. It's not true. So, number one, you can choose a research-based master. Number two, you may enroll for PhD. if you are qualified. You know, there are some universities, if you have strong first degree certificate, you know, they can give you PhD route. So you can apply for PhD, because PhD is essentially research driven. So if you want to move with your PhD, you want to apply for PhD, you are still going to be qualified to move with your dependents. So also there's what we call Masters of Philosophy, MPhil, which is still masters, likely research based. So you can enroll for MPhil, that's the third route. If you apply for MPhil degree, you may still be qualified to move with your dependent. Then you can also defer. If you only have first degree, you can defer your movement and quickly enroll for masters in a very good university in your home country. So if you finish your masters, then you can then move to PhD. You know, it just means you may have to open a window and be calm and stay a little bit behind to be able to get a master's quickly and then move on PhD. Number 5, is the fact that you can apply for government-sponsored scholarship. According to the policy, students on government-sponsored scholarship, it doesn't matter what you are studying for. Once you are being sponsored by government of UK, there are many scholarships you can apply for. You will be qualified to move with your family. And this is very easy. You know, I have a video on this channel that talks about how to get scholarship and study abroad. You know, I recommend that video to you, how to get scholarships and study abroad. That's a very important way. View the video. So if you try to apply for scholarship. There are many scholarships that are government sponsored in the UK, but people don't know, you know. So take your time to study the website, even of the Home Office and a number of other sites to get the scholarships you can apply for. If you get this government sponsored scholarship, you'll study for free and still be qualified to move with your dependents. You may also get investors visa, you know, not necessarily maybe student. Then we will still allow you to move to your family, investors visa. Then you may relocate on permanent. If you know somebody in UK who are a permanent resident or a citizen, can still get you invited and you may still be able to go. Then you may also be able to get attached to citizens of European Economic Areas, EEAs, and those ones can still also, you can move with them. Then you may also move with citizens of other developed countries like Canada, United States, and Australia. This will also still allow you to move to your family. So if you follow all this I've mentioned, you will still be able to move with your family and dependent even into the UK, and it will be very good for you. I hope this video has been very useful to you. Kindly subscribe to the channel and share this video as widely as possible to debunk some of these erroneous impressions going around. Thank you very much. Until I see you in my next video, bye for now.